Every thought we entertain, be it a surge of anger, a fleeting moment of joy, or a deep feeling of love, has the remarkable capacity to initiate tangible physical changes within our bodies. Our mental states, often perceived as abstract or ethereal, have a direct and substantial impact on our body's biochemistry. Thoughts can significantly influence hormonal balance, instigating the release or inhibition of various hormones. For instance, a thought driven by stress or anxiety can trigger the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, while thoughts of happiness or contentment can stimulate the production of serotonin, a mood enhancing neurotransmitter. Moreover, our thoughts are capable of influencing brain function at a fundamental level. Neurological activity, including the firing of neurons and the flow of neurotransmitters, can be altered based on the nature of our thoughts. For example, dwelling on negative thoughts can enhance neural pathways associated with fear and anxiety, while focusing on positive and uplifting thoughts can strengthen the neural connections related to happiness and well being. This connection between thought and physical response is evident even in the absence of any overt physical activity. The mere act of thinking can lead to a cascade of changes in the brain's electrical activity, blood flow, and energy usage. These changes are not just confined to the brain, but have systemic effects influencing organs and systems throughout the body. For instance, a thought can alter the rate of heartbeat, modify breathing patterns, and even impact digestive processes. The impact of our thoughts on bodily functions is indeed remarkable and extends far beyond mere hormone activation. Each thought we entertain can set off a series of complex physiological changes. For example, when we experience a stressful thought, it can trigger the adrenal glands to release cortisol, a stress hormone, which in turn can affect various bodily functions such as blood sugar levels and immune response. Conversely, a positive or joyful thought can stimulate the production of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers and mood elevators, promoting a sense of well being. The heart is particularly sensitive to our mental state. Thoughts charged with emotions like anger or anxiety can cause an increase in heart rate and blood pressure, preparing the body for a fight or flight response. On the other hand, thoughts of calmness and relaxation can slow the heart rate and lower blood pressure, inducing a state of physical calm. Our thoughts also influence blood flow and circulation. During moments of stress or fear, the body redirects blood flow away from the skin and digestive system to the muscles and brain, a primal response to perceived danger. This can lead to digestive issues or a feeling of cold in the extremities. In contrast, relaxing thoughts can improve blood flow to various body parts, enhancing overall circulation. This intricate connection between our thoughts and bodily functions is a testament to the powerful influence of the mind over the body. It underscores the importance of mental well being in maintaining physical health. The awareness that our mental state can directly affect our physical state is empowering, offering us a tool to actively influence our health and well being. By harnessing the power of positive thinking, we can not only improve our mood and mental health, but also promote physical health and healing. This understanding opens up avenues for holistic approaches to health, where mental and emotional well being is seen as integral to physical health, where mental and emotional well being is seen as integral to physical health. The cascade of chemical reactions initiated by our thoughts, intentional or unintentional, indeed prompts us to consider our responsibility in shaping our health and well being. Habitual thoughts, particularly those that are negative or stress inducing, can lead to a sustained release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones, while useful in short term fight or flight situations, can be detrimental when released continuously. Chronic stress can weaken the immune system, increase the risk of heart disease, and contribute to issues such as anxiety and depression. On the other hand, habitual positive thinking can lead to a healthier balance of chemicals and hormones in the body. Positive thoughts can stimulate the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, which are associated with feelings of happiness and well being. This can lead to improved immune function, lower blood pressure, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases. Our emotional responses to thoughts also play a critical role. For example, harboring feelings of anger or resentment can create a state of emotional turmoil that may manifest physically, affecting our cardiovascular and digestive systems. In contrast, emotions like joy and gratitude can enhance physical health by promoting relaxation and reducing stress. Furthermore, the repetitive nature of our thoughts can reinforce certain neural pathways in the brain, essentially wiring us to react in specific ways. This neuroplasticity means that our repeated thoughts and responses can become ingrained, influencing our default state of mind and emotional responses. The act of shifting our attention, even to the simplest of stimuli like the hum of a refrigerator or the distant bark of a dog, has a profound effect on the brain's activity. This seemingly mundane act of redirecting focus is a powerful demonstration of the brain's plasticity and the influence of our awareness. When we choose to focus on a new object or sound, we're not just passively noticing something different. We're actively engaging a complex neurological process. Different networks within the brain are activated, including those responsible for sensory processing and attention. For instance, redirecting attention from a visual task to an auditory one involves the deactivation of certain neural circuits and the activation of others. This switch requires a rapid and dynamic reorganization of neural pathways, showcasing the brain's remarkable flexibility. Moreover, this shift in attention is not just a superficial change. It can lead to long-term alterations in how the brain processes information. Neuroscientists have found that repeated focus on certain stimuli strengthens the neural connections associated with those stimuli strengthens the neural connections associated with those stimuli. Over time, this can lead to changes in how we perceive and interact with the world. For example, musicians who frequently focus on specific sounds may develop enhanced auditory processing capabilities, reflecting changes in the brain structure and function. The ability to shift our focus also plays a critical role in learning and memory. When we pay attention to something new, our brain encodes this information more effectively, making it easier to recall later. This is why focused attention is a crucial component of effective study and learning practices. Furthermore, this shifting of attention is a form of mental exercise that can improve overall cognitive function. Regularly redirecting our focus can enhance our ability to concentrate, process information, and maintain mental clarity. It's akin to a workout for the brain, keeping it agile and healthy. The mobility and influence of our attention are remarkable aspects of human cognition. They play a crucial role in shaping our neurological makeup. Where we place our attention, the intensity of that focus, and the duration for which we maintain it contribute significantly to our neurological development and identity. Our brains are structured in such a way that what we pay attention to can literally reshape our neural pathways. This neuroplasticity allows for the strengthening of certain neural connections based on our repeated focus. For instance, if we constantly pay attention to negative thoughts or stressful situations, our brain becomes more adept at processing these types of stimuli, potentially leading to heightened sensitivity or reactivity to negative experiences. Conversely, focusing on positive thoughts, constructive tasks, or calming activities can strengthen the neural pathways associated with these experiences, enhancing our ability to experience positivity, perform tasks efficiently, or remain calm in stressful situations. However, one of the challenges we face is maintaining our focus on thoughts and activities that nurture our growth and well being. The human mind is naturally inclined to wander, often getting caught up in past memories or future anxieties. This tendency can divert our attention from the present moment and from thoughts that could be more beneficial for our mental health and personal development. The digital age, with its constant streams of information and distractions, poses another significant challenge to maintaining focused attention. The frequent interruptions from our devices can fragment our attention, making it more difficult to engage deeply and consistently with tasks or thoughts that require sustained focus. Training the mind to stay focused on constructive and beneficial thoughts requires practice and conscious effort. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, focused attention exercises, and cognitive behavioral strategies can be effective in enhancing our ability to control where and how we direct our attention. These practices help in cultivating an awareness of our thought patterns and in deliberately choosing to focus on thoughts that support our growth, happiness, and overall well being. The profound impact of our habitual thoughts and attention on our neurological framework cannot be overstated. The brain, with its remarkable plasticity, is continuously shaped and reshaped by the thoughts we regularly entertain and the subjects we consistently focus on. This ongoing process not only defines our neurological identity, but also significantly influences our experiences and perceptions of the world. Repeated thoughts and sustained attention forge new neural pathways in the brain. Just as a path through a forest becomes more defined and easier to traverse with frequent use, similarly, neural pathways become stronger and more efficient with repeated activation. This is the essence of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself in response to our experiences and thoughts. For instance, if an individual habitually focuses on negative thoughts or worries, the neural pathways associated with anxiety and stress become more entrenched. This can lead to a heightened state of alertness or sensitivity to negative stimuli, shaping a person's experience towards a more anxious and stress prone perspective. Conversely, consistently focusing on positive, hopeful, or constructive thoughts strengthens neural pathways associated with these states. This can lead to a more optimistic outlook, greater resilience to stress, and a general sense of well being. Such an individual is likely to experience the world in a more positive and fulfilling way. Our habitual thoughts also play a critical role in shaping our identity. The thoughts we regularly engage with effectively tell a story about who we are and who we aspire to be. Over time, this narrative becomes deeply ingrained in our neurological makeup, influencing our behaviors, choices, and reactions to the world around us. Moreover, the focus of our attention determines what we notice and how we interpret our experiences. By paying attention to certain aspects of our environment while ignoring others, we filter our experiences through a personalized lens, which is shaped by our habitual thoughts and attention patterns. Therefore, being mindful of our habitual thoughts and where we direct our attention is crucial. Cultivating a practice of mindfulness where we consciously observe and direct our thoughts and attention can be a powerful tool in reshaping our neurological framework. Such practices can lead to more intentional and beneficial thinking patterns, which in turn can significantly alter our experiences and perception of the world, ultimately transforming our identity in a positive and constructive manner.